the weird thing that's happening with me, as I'm getting older, I'm getting bigger.
It is. It's true. I was going to mention that. It's remarkable.
We would take the Ozfest, for instance. Sharon said 6 years ago she wants to go try this festival called the Ozfest. I said, well, what exactly entails? She says, no radio station plays your kind of music anymore, and there's bands out there that want to break. Well, fuck the media, fuck MTV, fuck VH1, we'll do it our own, you know. And so when we were 5 or 6 shows, or 4 or 5 shows, I said, if you're going to do the thing, don't go and book 30 shows, and if it does go full on its ass, it's going to be like a big red nose, you know.
Right.
I said, so just fill the water first. So she put 4 or 5 shows out, bang, they sold. And every year we added another, we just gradually built. Now it's got bigger than my wildest dreams, you know. And the Ozfest has spawned so many bands and so what happens then? MTV want to get on board and VH1 want to get on board. And so, because now they're asking me, do you think there should be a headbangers ball? I said, well, the bottom of the line is, we are in an industry called the variety industry. Where's the variety in fucking rap music all day long? Variety to me means, like, the one thing that the difference between the 70s and now is that when you had a festival in the 70s, it wasn't all one format of music. You could see the Eagles, Black Sabbath, Leonard Skinner, Alice Cooper, yes, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, like the California Jam. There's Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Deep Purple, Black Sabbath, and there's such a variety of bands. So if you want to see any one of them bands, you get the playing time. You go, oh, Deep Purple go on at so and so, so I'll go for that. I don't really like Black Sabbath, and I always want to see Deep Purple. You see them and fucking go home instead of waiting there all fucking day to see your band. And you got to try and get to your cars, and you're there for till fuck knows what time. I mean, that San Bernardino fucking place is a fucking joke. When I went, there's one road in and one road out. I mean, it was great until we got about 8 miles away from the gig, and I was stuck in fucking traffic like a fucking idiot for about fucking 5 hours. You know, I can hear, when I played a more serious, I can hear the Beatles on it. I go, gee, you're always gonna cop to the band that turned you on, you know.
Definitely.
Because I must have got 27 copies of the #1 album for Christmas, you know. Everybody bought me I must have 200 anthology books, 200 anthology video cassettes, and I can 27 copies of the #1 album. But you listen to that #1 album, you start and you go, they went from being a pop band to being a psychedelic band to being kind of a folk rock band to being a blues band to being like, they went in 8 fucking years, man, and you go, Jesus Christ, there's 27 fucking songs on this album, and everyone gets better than the last, you know. No, here they're going to put a #2 album now.
Really? Unbelievable.
But one thing I did notice about we've all changed and grown up so much. We're not for crazy kids from the back streets of Birmingham setting fires to hotel rooms anymore. I'm a professional people pleaser, you know. That's my job. And so I thought, well, you know, Sharon said, because I had a B up my ass for a lot of years, you know, because they fired me, you know. And I said, fuck you, you know, I'll never fucking darken a fucking stage again. And then I met up with him, I mean, Tony would in the old days would intimidate the fucking shit out of me, you know.
He'd intimidate you.
In the early days, he was like a bad dude sometimes, you know. And so I was pleasantly surprised how, because he'd been beaten down to the fucking ground with Black Sabbath.
Right, exactly. That's interesting.
But we're really good friends now, you know. If nothing ever happens again, we played together. We all got a fair shake, and we more than anything, we became friends again.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Absolutely. Can you say which part of your career has been more satisfying, the Sabbath part or the solo career?
It's all been one incredible. I mean, somebody says to me, "Are you ever going to write the book?" And I mean, I've got a fucking library in my head, but it's remembering it in chronological order. I mean, the one thing that I regret not doing is keeping a journal, you know. I mean, because I mean, my story is fucking very unique.
I would say.
I mean, when I started in 1968, and if someone had said to me, you know, in the year 2001, you're going to be doing this and you're going to be doing that. I mean, I'm 52 now, I'm 53 this December. I'm going, what the fuck is it, you know? What I try not to do is let it. My ego gets in front of my real me. It starts to say, and I have to really shock this shit. When I start using my ego, I use my ego for a means of defence. Like, fuck you, I'm Ozzy. But if I get away with that too long, it's not, something bad will come my way. Like a kick in the balls off my wife or something, you know. You fucking never do that again. She fucking tears me a new asshole. You fucking get on the phone. You apologise to that, you fucking dick. Do you realise how lucky you are to have a fucking career, and that guy's been working night and day for you, and you just fucking looked at him. And I go, well, you know, Sharon, I have a bad memory. I didn't mean to be rude. But then I'm squirming, you know, because I've been. Once you put your finger in the fucking red hot fire, it burns, you know, and you can't. You don't want it to burn, but you put your finger in the fucking coals, you know.
Right.
And I do that periodically, but I try and better myself. I mean, I should be dead 1,000 times over. I've OD'd fucking more times than I mean. Every time I used to go out, I wouldn't go for a social drink. I'd go to get fucking drowned in the shit. Every time I did cocaine, it wasn't a fucking gram. It was like a football field full, you know. I mean, I'm glad I never smoked the crack, because everybody I know who smokes crack never gets back, you know. I didn't get away that easy because I became a bit fucking crazy with it, you know. I mean, you play with fire, you're gonna get burnt eventually. You know, I don't give a fuck if you're Keith Richards, Lemmy Kilminster, Ozzy Osbourne, whoever the fuck. Yeah. You fuck around too long, and eventually it'll get you. You know, you'll just well, once that thing starts that snowball starts going down the side of the mountain, you got a fucking avalanche before the end of the week, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you ever reference a Black Sabbath record in terms of a solo record? You say, I loved how I sang on that, or
Black Sabbath in my solo record is not even remotely close. The only thing that's close is my voice, you know, which is my voice sounds a distinctive sound. But I was a singer with a band, and we never wrote that many songs per se. We already have a verse, chorus, bridge, verse, chorus, bridge, mid-late guitar solo, verse, chorus, bridge, out. It was like Black Sabbath would start one fucking vibe, and the end of the song you go, how the fuck did we get here, you know? It was like a fucking musical journey, and it was bordering on fucking fusion jazz at some point.
Yeah, some crazy.
I mean, what I remember when we used to go, it's getting too fucking hokey, and let's fucking throw a spanner in the works. Let's go doom diddle, you know, just got a different rhythm from nowhere. And I mean, when I was doing this, like trying to do some writing with this year, we weren't doing it the same way, because what we used to do, we'd get stoned and just jam for fucking hours, and we'd record it on 2 reel-to-reel Revoxes, and we'd go, that would be cool if you put that on there. Or very often we'd write 2 songs and mould them together into one. And Sabbath was a very awkward. I'd go, well, why do you want to fucking change it now for, man? It really rocks, and you go into this fucking fusion, fucking 8-7 jazz combination. but like, for instance, take War Pigs, for instance. That's a fucking incredible piece of work, that is. It starts off in one thing, the intro's a bit longer than some fucking songs I've written. But you know what? It's an easy gig, because I just point the mic into the audience, and they know every fucking word. And I go, how the fuck do you know this song when you weren't even born when I wrote that? That's a trip as well, you know. They get 7-year-old, they filmed the Ozfest. And that's just a shame. You know what I want you to do? I want you to film the Oscars, not me on stage. What goes on out there? Because I've always wanted to be. Wonder what it's like watching me from their point of view. And they got these fucking kids of 8 and 9 going, man, Ozzy rules, man. Ozzy's better than God and all these kids. and you know, let me tell you, I love Ozzy that much. I'm gonna fuck my girlfriend in the ass. And it's hilarious. Have you seen the film?
No, I haven't.
We got picked for the for that film festival thing earlier. Was it this year or last year? I think it was this year or last year. In
Sundance?
In Sundance.
Really?
We got accepted by the Sundance Film Festival. And suddenly, I go, they did it for the fucking experiment. Now my wife's got to do this fucking speech at midnight in this theatre. and all the kids are there. Kids flew in from all over the place to see the film.
Amazing.
Incredible, man. I mean, I somewhat think that the Ozfest and Ozzy and Black Sabbath has taken over where the Grateful Dead left off, you know.
You didn't want to be remembered for the guy who bites heads off living creatures.
I mean,
do you think you've laid that one to rest?
No, the other day I did an interview, and the first question was, tell me about the Alamo, what happened with the dog? And I'll go, you know what, I don't remember. If as a reporter, you must first go to yourself, this guy must be sick and fucking tired of asking what the bass tastes like.
Of course.
And so if you're anything like a reporter, and that's all you've got to ask me, you haven't really been doing your homework.
No, and I didn't mean it in that context. I'm just saying, because this is something that you had said to me that you didn't.
I don't answer the question. I mean, people. I mean, it's amazing, man. Marilyn Manson's taken over where I left now. He's getting sued to death by everybody now.
But that's maybe me.
I get Marilyn Manson. He's very theatrical.
Yeah,
he puts on a good show.
Yeah.
But
I'm talking musically and just the whole thing, you know.
But
you know.
I think there's a little bit of Ozzy in a lot of people, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Everyone would like to be Ozzy for an hour, you know, just to do something wild.
Absolutely.